All right. These are little candies that I have. They're probably pretty unhealthy, but I don't really give a shit. I don't normally eat a lot of candies, but right now, this was almost full, and I'm eating them all. I'm not even sure I like them, but they're kind of spicy, which I like, and they're sweet. Sweet and spicy, baby. Nice mix. And if there's any culinary tradition that appreciates that, well, I live in a place where there's one of them. So that's pretty cool. I love it. Ah, I am excellent and getting more powerful again after having lost a fuck ton of hope. And my hope is not regained at all, especially not in people. But the hope that fuck everything. I can walk around and get some shit done because I got all these little pieces of paper around here that say I should get shit done. And it's actually kind of tiring, um, which is cool. I don't mind. In fact, I've been taking a few days off in a way. Uh, this thing is called Christmas. I grew up with it, because I'm one of those types of people, but more so than you are. And I thought to myself, I should have something nice, because I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't got a Christmas tree. I don't got a Christmas chick. That would be all that mattered, actually. I mean, nothing else really matters, in my opinion. But, well, except the other shit that I actually do. Uh, what I did for Christmas was take a huge long walk. And it was a great walk. It was the greatest walk of my life. I think it was. And that sounds ridiculous, of course. I've gone to Cathedral Peaks or whatever the fuck they're called in the Cascades. I've gone up many mountains in the Olympics. But I'm not a crazy mountain climber guy or anything. I just go on mountains I like. You know, I'm not a mountain slut. Um, Although I certainly admire people who are. Uh, and if I had my life to do over again, and I didn't come from, well, if I did come from a family that had more resources and I had more options, it would have been really cool. And I would recommend this to maybe some young, uh, maybe not just one person, you know, male, female, doesn't matter, but I would really recommend not doing that shit alone. Because, oh, yeah, baby. That's much more comfortable. Look at that. Do, 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 do. I would really recommend the whole Olympics. Like, they're just such an amazing climate, really. And of course, I like the Cascades as well. I'm not dissing the Cascades in any way, but um, it's my belief that the Olympics are one of the most amazing places in the whole United States. Where else is there a massive West Coast peninsula full of protected, beautiful places with waterways on three sides? Wow. And beaches. Now, it's true. I agree. It's a harsh place. Don't go there. It's not fucking safe. You shouldn't do it. One of the reasons I didn't do it. Also, I was young and busy being young. But but I think the Olympics are amazing, and I'm really happy that they're a protected space. Um, I have been on the north, up near Port Angeles. There's some hot springs up there. There's Hurricane Ridge. You could go there, and you could go to. I mean, I haven't been everywhere. That's the thing is, I'm not expert. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm saying I wish I was. I wish I hadn't lost out on as much opportunity, but I have an excuse, and hopefully I'll remember to tell you that as I work my way around the Olympic Peninsula, telling you how wonderful it is. Because it's, in fact, if I moved somewhere, okay, I've thought many times about moving somewhere, and to be honest, moving up there is not my favorite because of the weather. I don't like the drizzle. But I think if you built a complex of greenhouses and Wally Peonies that made you comfortable, that would be totally cool. You could totally do it. And you could have a wonderful, like amazing tiny town even dug into slope. I'm not sure who's listening at this point, but if you're listening to this point, listen the fuck to what I'm saying. All right, I'm not fucking around with dumbass bullshit, and I know everything depends on your climate, your exact location, and all that. And watch everybody else's videos. They have better videos than I do, but I have weirder ones with weirder thoughts because that's my job, in my opinion. So, in this difficult climate, right, in these beautiful mountains, and of course, the west side of the mountains is different. That's you've heard of it, probably the Pacific Ocean. And then up to the north is the Straits of, pretty sure it's Juan de Fuca. If you didn't get that right, well, maybe I got it wrong. I don't know. And then there's all that inland, beautiful waterways, all the way from the Puget Sound in the very south. I think it's somewhere near Olympia. I don't know if it gets south there or not, but all the way up along Vancouver Island, all the way up along the Canadian coast. Just fucking beautiful land. And I look at Google Earth a lot, and I've read a lot about geography all my life. I love geography. And I also love who lives there and how they live and how they survive and how they use energy and all that stuff. So even though I come from there and I left there, which is interesting, I think it's a pretty goddamn nice place. And the people are nice. Everybody nice. The nice people I know, all of them live up in there. Yeah, all of them. Mm. Except for the ones I know where I live now, who are very different culturally, but fucking great. Just, I think I don't know any more about Seattle, and it bothers me a lot. It really does that people say bad things about it, and that things have become bad, and I don't know why. And I was there a long time ago, and I mean, when I moved there, it wasn't all that prosperous, really, in many places. I moved there in 1985, and Belltown was mostly boarded up businesses. It was shut down, and it wasn't Belltown's sky rises that were boarded up. No, it was shorter. I still thought it was interesting. I was just a young little dude walking around, and I have a car, so I would fucking walk from the University District where I lived. I would walk across Capitol Hill, down Capitol Hill, and then up along somewhere varying, roads depending, or sometimes in the park along. There was a park along the lake. It's still there. I think it got expanded. And there's a sculpture park. I want to see that sculpture, Olympic sculpture. I want to see that shit. Really do. Anyway, then I'd walk up through Fremont or something, or somewhere that whatever happened should happens. Feet happen, and so I was young. I mean, I worked far, motherfucker, and it was great. I love Seattle. I love all of it, and I know that a lot of businesses have gone out of business, and this depresses me. No, it doesn't depress me. I'm already depressed. You can't fucking depress me more with just understanding that the normal bullshit of all death exists, is bullshit. The doghouse was wonderful. I think it's dead. Uh, um, well, I don't know. The thing is, I didn't get out that much. I'm not a big out person. I'm a house party person. And so there are people who, at the time I was young, were also young, and now they're adults. Some of them still know me or know my name or my other name, whatever. Uh, you know, that is the shit that occurs. And things live and die, we live and die, businesses live and die, and whole families live and die. I'm actually kind of interested in some thoughts about that. And there's some weird ass thoughts, I'll tell you. Uh, well, I don't remember what I was talking about before, but we're now at the end of this conversation because my mind has gone elsewhere. But I hope wherever your mind goes, it's wonderful. And if I said anything interesting, then I hope it's useful. None of it was true, of course. Uh, there is only the reality that exists and our interpretation of it. And you're probably wrong, as am I. We're just kind of, little visions on what may be. If you want to, you can read Plato's thing about the cave or something. It's pretty simplistic. That's fine. Uh, but it's more complicated. And now, especially since Plato, now that we have more comprehension of ourselves as objects made of DNA, of DNA that comes from individuals who pass on a culture in anything they do with you since the very second you're born and probably before it. That's weird. Um, and then, of course, you toddle around and you probably die, statistically speaking, historically. But now you probably might have lived. In fact, in your case, You probably did, which is very great of you. You're so strong. Ooh, yay for you. Survival of the fittest is actually that, pretty much. Who made babies and did they live? Well, a lot more of them live now than they used to. And so we may be making weaker humans at being born. That does not mean, aren't they supposed to have champagne or something? Like, where's my fucking champagne? Hey! Give me my fucking champagne, bitches! There are no bitches. See, there should be bitches. God damn it. Oh well, I'm busy. Um, that's a very distracting, massive set of visions that just went through my mind. I apologize. Oh my God. I got a lot of trees. I guess I did not move here for personal, uh, intimately beneficial reasons. And I would not recommend doing kind of a international off-grid lifestyle if you didn't bring your own people that can help you in that way that you might feel compatible with for a long time. On the other hand, if the place is financially successful, and it's terrible that that's the case, isn't it? It really is terrible. It's horrible. Why should that fucking matter? But that's how shit works, isn't it? It is. I don't follow any religion except my own, and I follow it very intensely, really. And I don't evangelize it, I hope, too much in an annoying way. But I hope that I do, that I am brave and say, hey, some shit is good and some shit is bad. And we don't agree on that, do we? We definitely don't. I don't know who the fuck you are, but we don't agree. But we can figure out, on the edges of things like the shit that we care about, and don't pick a left right bullshit thing. It's not even a circle, okay? A circle would not be correct enough to describe the difficulties we have in our ethical fucked upperness. And I don't know who I'm talking to. You're some person listening, right? Go for it. Great. But whoever the fuck you are, I don't hate you automatically by anything about you. There is no one word that someone could say to me that says, oh, well, that guy was part of this group, or he is that race, sexuality, from a country, he's this tall, she's a slut. Actually, let's pause there, and I would like to know if she likes to travel. But, you know, I don't, I don't really think there's anyone I hate. I think that, to be honest, and this could happen. Somebody could come here someday and just kill me. It may happen. And there could be a variety of possible motivations. It's fine. for my stuff, because of what I said, I've certainly gotten the usual number of, I don't know what the usual number is actually, but plenty of people say they'll kill you online, and very few of them show up. And if I have people to protect, I will make sure that anyone bad loses, because I'm not worth much, you know, but other people are to me. So don't fuck with me, please. I'm a very nice, innocent, simple, good person. And I'm just trying to help my neighbors around here a lot. Like, that's super important. And I hope you think about that too. That's a weird thing to think about. Right now, we're between Christmas and New Year's, right? It's a great time to think about, what can you do to help other people? And if you want to go give people food in a food line or something, go for it. I don't know what opportunities you have or anything, but I'll tell you this: all around you, there are people with needs, and they're not just wants, but if in your set of possible resources that are available, and I'm talking to me too, I do this, I just did it. I'm happy with every time I can give something away that I think, as far as I can tell, makes their life a little better. And so, what I'm recommending to you is you do the same. And, you know, you're not going to make any money on it. You may end up as fucked up and weird as I am. No, you won't. You don't have the experience. I do. You don't. You can try though. Feel free. Comment. You tell me what kind of freak you are, baby. Anyway, to give things away maximally is a wonderful thing to be able to do in the wintertime. And I did pretty good this year. Each year's been a little different, actually. Most years, not a priority. This year, over the last year, I'd say, before winter, I did actually give away a fair amount of firewood. And giving it away means I'm paying for it. Okay? Don't get your fucking shit not figured out, dumbass. Stupid little millennial. I just mentioned everybody. What are these people? The greatest generation. Well, that was my grandfather, I guess. And he fought in World War II as a smart guy. It's a cool job. That's what my job I hope to be. Smart guy, not dead guy, not dead yet. And then well, I don't like generational comparisons very much. I am technically Generation X, which means exactly nothing to me, you stupid motherfuckers. You stupid fake journalisty writer thing. The word journalist should not be applied to you if you're gr- grouping people into generations so easily just to have clickbait articles written about them about relatively minor statistical differences. Although, if you can find them and have some good graphs, then maybe I'm fucking interested. Otherwise, you're just a little pissant shithead fucking writer on the goddamn internet destroying our understanding of each other. In other words, it's all insult, motherfucking bitch asshole fuckwad. Do you understand me, writer person, who doesn't conceive of the fact that you are fomenting hate among people for no goddamn reason, for once again, categorizing people into groups that don't even really exist. It's all just overlapping bell curves of different attributes. Do you fucking really think that everybody in the greatest generation was real great? And what is great anyway? Do you not understand the complexities of society at the time? And do you not understand them at the moment? Of course you don't. You're a fucking idiot writer categorizing people uselessly into clickbait bullshit. And there's people being born right now who will suffer from your bigotry and ignorance about trying to categorize into people by decade. Now, does it really matter that you're a decade bigot or something, or a generational bigot? No, I guess not. But I would fire you if I was running any kind of media outlet. I would fire your ass. Now, of course, I can't fire from the internet, but I can sure as fuck block you. And I can recommend other people do the same. In fact, I was thinking about an app that would allow me to say who I blocked and then allow other people to automatically block everybody I blocked. And everybody would just block everybody at that point, which would be a great app. Someone's going to make that right after they see this, right after it, which is funny. I'll tell you this shit, and no one's watching this far in anyway. I I I'm very happy to get a job in the software industry, and I'm willing to work my ass off and make lots of money for a lot of people. I can do it. I've done it before. It's fun. I'm not an entrepreneurial genius or anything. I'm just a guy who plays a very key role, who, at my best, has played a very key role in saving companies from being victims of themselves because they could not see mostly flaws that would make not a normal person want to work with their software anymore, you know? Or if it was buggy enough in the past, this shit's easily fixed now. So some of the things I refer to are from, you know, a long time ago. It was a lot harder to fix bugs at the time. Now, with the nature of the world today, most of the world is served by software that can be fixed easier. But don't think for a second that your bug is not completely pissing off and lowering the loyalty of your customer. Just because you can fix it quickly doesn't mean you don't need to test it before you roll it out. And companies have risen and died based on exactly that. And that is true. If you're a big company or a small company. Recently, I'm pretty fucked up dude, really. Hopefully good, but, you know, I do have a torta to eat, and I'll have one on Wednesday as well. And I've got, it's just, everything's actually awesome. Wait, I gotta not forget my topic. I gotta not get distracted by bullshit shit I don't care about. I guess I do care about software development, and that's really the issue. Uh, Recently, I installed games, okay, on my telephone. I was alone in the forest, as I am for a long time now. And I do have wireless in a place that has a fireplace. So I'm not just all bundled up like I'm going to go skiing. And I open all these apps, and that's a security risk, I suppose, although I've never put my financial information in my phone. You know, I log into Gmail from it, so I'm at risk. I should have a different phone that doesn't know shit about me or has some other identity. I feel very uncomfortable. Uh, I see that there are viruses that go on phones, and I'm installing shit, and that's very uncomfortable for me. I'll tell you this: these people don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I think there's, well, fuck. I'm gonna stop this conversation and talk about testing web apps and games in particular. All right? You go check out my YouTube if you want. I don't know where this is going to. I don't know. I seriously need help. I'm not kidding. I need actual help. I'm too alone, and yeah, everything's great. It's not that there's a problem that's new. It's been intermittent for 17 years. But I would actually like to have people living here who I can trust, which is not anonymous people, by the way. So fuck off. People who, have established themselves as being good people in the world in some way. And there's a lot of opportunity here artistically and uh, just in all kinds of ways, and to make a real revolution for the world. And I'm not talking about a violent one, really, because I'd rather replace the world than fight it, because I just don't feel like fighting it. That's why I haven't. That's why I left one of the most violent countries in the world, actively violent countries in the world. I left it at great personal cost. And that does suck, actually, because all my friends are there, and I was already a weirdo there, but all my good memories are there, except for now, of course, the ones that are here, which are some, but a lot of it's about trees and dogs. Most of it's trees and dogs, which is cool. And then people. The people that have come here have been really great. I have been very impressed. It's like a really, I mean, if I could, this would be really fun, actually. Totally fun idea. Uh, you know how you edit video, right? And you can speed video up? Be super fun to take every cool clip that ever existed in all these times since 2004 and compress them all into a really quick bunch of whatever is the most visually interesting. Which also goes along with the idea of trying to back it all up, because I got a bunch of hard drives, and I gotta do that. I think I'd be a fun thesis for either an anthropology student, psychology student. We could get a few of them together, actually. Um, and fucking. Well, I don't know anything about anything like that. Okay, well, this is the deal, okay? I gotta go outside. So, can we go outside? We can. Let's go. Okay, fuck this bullshit. Ah. Oh. Unplugging the phone was such an exertion that now I'm too tired and I have to take a nap. No, I don't. That's a joke. But the problem is, like, that's the fuck why I'm not a comedian, because it's not funny. I think I don't have a fucking sense of goddamn humor. I think that's actually true. Arr! Motherfucker! God damn it, motherfucker. Fuck you, everything. Fuck you. Arr! Fuck you, motherfucker. Alright, what can I do? What can I do? Don't fuck with me. Mother. This is backwards. Oh, this is so fucked up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, yeah, baby. That is a good hat. I'll tell you, and I've mentioned it before, and I don't get paid for this shit. It's not a sponsored video, if anyone ever does see it anyway. Janitzio is the best place in the world to buy a hat. If you go anywhere near Janitzio and you don't buy a hat, you missed the fuck out. You missed out, baby. And this is one hat I got, okay? But in this building, like right there, I got a hat, you know. And I got, actually, this building doesn't have a ton of hats, but fuck. Nope, not a ton. But I do have about 6 hats in another building, and I got other hats. All right, how do I do this? How do I do this? I got a variety of extra hats. But the thing is, the hats that I put in the cabanas that people can use while they're here, and they shouldn't steal them, but they are there because they're not my favorite hats. I'm very particular about what exact kind of hats I want to have. And I would recommend that people go there shopping for hats. And I should actually make a whole nother video just about how to shop for hats. Maybe I will. I think I already talked about it in some other video. So let's skip it and let us just go outside and not give a fuck about hats, but just enjoy them. Look at that beautiful hat. Look, it has leather on top. Why? Why does it have it? It's a straw hat. But it's a really finely woven straw hat. This is a hat that actually does okay in rain. Because I got some other straw hats that are just for sun. I'll tell you this shit. Sometimes I'm out and about. I used to be out and about. And you know, guess what's going to happen in the future? Guess what is the fuck going to happen in the future? I'm going to fucking walk around far. I feel hope. I feel so much hope and excitement. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. To like even bend down hurts. But not stabbing pain. Just, you know, I'm changing the muscles. And I could say I'm stretching out. I think I said that in a different video. No, I'm fucking. I gotta stretch these motherfuckers out. A lot. And, you know, fuck. When I was a kid, I had a dad, a couple different kinds, but one of them was my dad, and and he called me a mountain goat. That was his nickname. Well, also mutt, but when we were hiking, mountain goat. Mutt's also true. I'm told mutt. But the whole mountain goat thing has been an imagery thing through my whole life, and it's my totem animal. And whoever you are, just fuck off with your judgments about me saying that from whatever direction you come from. You know, I got my own thoughts, so go think about something else. But but it's not a joke. It's true for me. Oh, oh my God. And you know this, of course, right? Do you know what I'm about to say? I'm about to hold my hand up to the sun. Say it to yourself so you can say it to someone else. Make a video about it. It's fun. You can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck what you do. All right, so here we go. All right, so we hold our hand. This is my hand in this case, not yours. And the thing is, realize we have different length arms, and so the thing you're going to say about the size of the fingers is not relevant. So don't say it, okay? I've heard it already several times, and just think first. You know, I know you're cute, but don't be stupid. So hold your hand out, hold the sun. Actually, I start the horizon usually. And in this case, the horizon's not the horizon, which is 90 degrees to you, because there's shit in the way, right? So it's whatever the sun is going to go down to. And of course, what it goes down to into is not always the same. Like this shit's going to go out of the trees. And it's going to be intermittently sunset for a while. I'm trying to tell you how to know when the sun's going to, go down in case you're actually organizing shit instead of just not giving a shit and going along with the flow. But if you want to predict the future, this is a really cake way to do it. So, the problem is I don't have a good sunrise, right? So I'm lost. Now, if it was mountains, I could exactly say that if I was to measure each finger and then figure out some place in the horizon and move it exactly the correct amount. Okay, so I'm about 2 hours away from some medium amount of sunset here, and that's totally confused by the trees. 2 hours, that's great, and it's really comfy out here. Oh my God. All my friends in Seattle should be very jealous of me right now. I hope they are. Uh, and I hope next year that weird pandemic shit gets figured out and that I have a lot of people down here right now. It'd be real fun. I am, what am I in the process of? You know, some of you know me real well, anybody watching this. And some of you think you do, but it was shit you made up. Some of you got mental fucking problems and are just going to put them onto me, in which case I reject them entirely and I hope to never see you again. Fuck that shit. Seriously, look in the mirror and wonder if you're one of them. You know, I don't hurt you. Fucking people send me death threats and shit. I mean, I'm going to just, maybe I shouldn't even ever mention that again. It's just kind of part of putting yourself online at all. But I've been online a long time, and like since pretty much 1985. I made a very early web page on the internet that was actually pretty interesting, and I don't know if I feel like saying the name of it at the moment, but Hmm. Well, I can't say everything, can I? No, I cannot. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Yeah, baby. Bring it on. Fuck. I do think it is weird that we genderize the sun and the moon. That makes no sense to me in any way because I am not a big fan of dumbass, useless stereotypes. I have been a man for a long time. I am somewhat strong, I suppose. Uh, but, I don't want to be strong unnecessarily. I'm strong when I'm sick. And apparently, somebody said there was a stereotype of men being big wuss asses. Like, I can make a joke about it, right? Oh, man, they're big whiners when they're sick. And it's like, well, you can say that, and you will get laughs from the crowd. And maybe statistically, you're right. But how much of this is just bullshit, you know? Because it seems to be. And I love comedy, I really do. But let us understand that we should be making fun of ourselves, not in a way that uh, limits us, but making fun of ourselves in a way that gives us actually more freedom to make fun of our limitations. And I wonder about that. Like if I was ever gonna try to be funny or something, uh, which apparently doesn't work because I think I'm now on my fourth person that said, if you're trying to be funny, when you're trying to be funny, you're not. Four people have told me that. Four people. Fuck. That's fine. I don't know what funny is. I don't understand funny. Uh, I did watch a lot of videos lately about people falling down. They're called fails. I looked up sexy fails, and I don't think I need to tell you what mood I was in when I looked that up. But they they weren't really that sexy actually. They were mostly chicks falling over. And then I looked up other kinds of things, and I thought, why is it funny when people fall over? Why is that funny? Like I could fall fucking over right now. I already fell over, kind of hardcore once. It technically wasn't that funny. Although, what the fuck? It is definitely funny. Like, nobody ever will need to be anywhere near sensitive about me falling off a roof and being a semi cripple for this time and hopefully not forever. But bullshit, fuck wad, shit wad, fuck asshole, everybody dumbass shitheads. Like anybody with a disability. Well, I shouldn't say that. God damn it. It depends on the disability, okay? There's various not in the main part of the bell curve thing, right? And so uh, I guess I have to like not. Uh, okay, well, I was kind of distracted by my own issues, about falling off the roof and shit. So I accidentally said some shit that might not apply to everybody else. But now I forgot the topic again. Well, I don't know who will ever see this video, but uh, I almost wonder. Oh, there goes the puppy. Oh, she's eating. See, it's a little bit late for her to be eating because she might poo sometime. Oh, she's so cute. It's almost like those pieces of dog food too big for her mouth. Like each one's a snack. The other dog's just like, it's exactly what they're like. Oh, my puppy's doing so great. God damn you, puppy, you're so cutums. I think your dinner's over, though. We're going to take it away. Sorry. I'll put it down tomorrow morning. And I'm going to take her out for a little walking around in the sunshine. And she can leave all her processed food out there away from me. So, yeah. I was looking at artificial intelligence processing today of text, produced by somebody or other. I don't give a shit. I know that there's going to be artificially processed things of everything I've ever published. They will include my face, my words, and that will just occur. There is no way to stop it because information is free. Well, it's not free at the moment. It wants to be free. Information wants to be free. Information wants to be freaky. Some information is freaky. Look at those cutie babies over there. Hi, cutie babies. They're all resting in the sunshine. That's so sweet. I've stopped doing Facebook Live, being posted live, because people comment during it, and I'm busy talking. And so, holy shit. Whoa, excellent.